to a new stream. My name is David UI Brain, and today we're playing some more Minecraft on the Titancraft server. Um, that's a uh, Patreon server of Tango Tech from Hermitcraft. And for the past few streams, and apparently the past few days, I've streamed every day. I've been working on my minigame Pac-Man. I haven't done anything since last stream, so we're just gonna continue. I think the redstone for most of the game is done. What I mean by that is that underneath, so that's the more the game logic, so to say, is done. Um, so today we're gonna do the scoreboard, basically the 7 segment displays. Which by the way I designed myself from scratch, which is not easy. That took me a good few hours over a few weeks to figure that out. Um, but I got it done. I want to fly. Oh, I'm low on rockets. I should pull some from my inventory. Um, so you can see the hole that's left over there. That's where the display is gonna go. Also I need to terraform this. I'm probably gonna flatten that out too, so it's a whole nice flat area. Because the 7 segment display also has some, yeah, what should I call it? Decorations on the outside. Let's check where we left off. If it's set to a single layer, but it doesn't load. Okay. Below that, there's not much. I know that there is a um what is it called, observer line over there. So let's look into that first, because to be fair, I think I kind of know what it is for, but I need to like dig it out to. Okay, so this might go up. Yep, that's what I thought. And it continues to go up. Also, I don't have a beacon set up anymore. Or not activated. I could just... Okay. So let's put a torch down here. I think this is the the I'm gonna call it um the clock. that is gonna power the whole thing. Oh, that's over here. Oh, this is, I think, the end of game line. This is this. Oh, this is the restart, I think. Uh, yeah. Oh, so this is when the game starts. This light goes off, and then the clock starts running, and the counter starts showing. And then, when the game is over, this light will trigger and stop the clock from working and keep it in a neutral state. And I think this is also where the counters get reset or whatnot. Uh, okay. What block is that? That's soul sand. The rest is polished tough. So let's finish up the exit of the game. Oh, I was gonna have the rockets to Mahabar. I think I need these. These. I need soul sand. And I need polished tough. But blocks. It doesn't look like I have any left over here. That's unfortunate. Now I need to go back to my base. Like, it's not that much, but it's kind of annoying that I have to. Also, I did material gather based on the material list I got from the schematic, so not sure what went wrong. The only thing I can think of is that I made a mistake and was like, I don't have that, and didn't find it in the pile of materials, and that it should have been there. And so I used those blocks to craft new materials like balls and slabs and whatnot. Who knows? Um, okay. Okay. Tough, tough, tough. I'll grab 2 sacks and craft them into the polished. I don't know if I need that much, but at least I have it. Also, I added skulls to the tree. I found somebody that was raiding into. I could buy some of them, so I didn't have to get them myself, or wait till the above is open. Also, the above is a vanilla plus experience that they provide on Titancraft to get special items, enchantments, coupons, whatnot. If you want to know more about it, you should follow somebody else on Titancraft, because I don't really use the above. For example, last season I also didn't really use it, but I was running the public gold farm. The only thing I kinda wanted from the above was a looting 4 sword. Normally, looting 3 is the max you can get. But with the above, we can get looting 4. So, what's the best course to get in there? Because this is not connected to anything at the moment. Oh, that's the wrong block. Okay, that works. Oh, I got soul speed, so kinda. Oh, I need an emerald block for that one. Yeah, that's. I used an emerald block to make it very obvious where the exit is. If I can find it. Honestly, I should get rid of the empty shulker boxes. Makes searching a little easier. But, yep. So the game is off. Oh, what? That's not what I wanted to happen. Okay. And then I have a berry bush under a carpet, so the zombies that are gonna be in here won't pathfind after the person. Then fence gate, another fence gate, and another fence gate. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Then I have tough, and I think that goes all the way to the top. Yep. And let's fill it with water. Can I reach that? Not really. Okay. I don't have multiple buckets, and it's only 4 buckets of water to fill this bubble feeder. So I'll do it the slow way. To be honest, with the Nitro I'm flying, it's not that slow. Okay. Yep. So I need a bunch of redstone things, and as I can tell, that's wool because I used different colors to keep track of my displays. Um, this is also all tough, so I'm wondering what happened. I'm glad I took more stacks. And I also need to still make this. Yeah, this shouldn't be here. And yep, but that's for later. This is where you drop in for the start, and this is part of the. If you die and respawn, you get a 10-second or 10-point penalty. Oh, are we sleeping? I can just AFK. Apparently, we were sleeping. Cool. I have junk in my inventory. I don't think I need these anymore. So let's grab some of the redstone bits and bobs. And I don't think I need the hoppers. Not dispenser. I think I need the droppers. And the crafters. I think I can get by with that for now. Then there is a few different things with wool, but I don't know exactly the colors. But I will assume that more what I have more of is probably what I'm using. Okay. Oh, I haven't touched magenta, so let's see if I got enough of these components. Oh, and I probably need some smooth stone. Yep. I don't know if I need stone. I need the black concrete later. Also, I don't know if I need that piston. I could just put that in here for now. Yeah, I do have a little bit. I used more smooth stone than I thought. Also, the game is oxidizing pretty okay. I appreciate that because it needs to be weathered, not slightly whatever that is. I'll use these for now to get the brown wool in. And a walkway to get to the redstone. I hope that I don't really need too much. Okay. Whoa, okay. Can I reach that? I can. Cool. I think this is also one, and then there. Okay, yep, that makes sense for this. Did I have? Yep, I brought torches. This, oh, this one doesn't have a torch there. Might. Hey, morning. Yes, it is, but it's a Patreon server. So you have to pay to be able to play. Uh. Oh yeah, this is the wrong state because the. Oh, now it's gonna tick. Cool. I need the lamp empowered. Did I free up any inventory space yet? Oh, I got a thingy. That's lamps. I need bulbs. Oh, there was a bulb. No. Do I have the unoxidized version? I think I do somewhere. Yep, there they are. All these trapdoors are in the wrong state because I placed them wrong, according to. No, I want to switch these out so I could power this so it will stop. Mm, I think this will go there. Yeah, I really have to ignore um, these block states. Because the display was not reset to like 0, so it's just showing that it has a certain amount of power, which it shouldn't, but that's fine. Then we're gonna do the next layer, which is cool. Maybe I should put my ghost block alpha a little higher for this. Yeah, so now I can actually see. Oh, that's wrong. Oh, that's a slab. Oh, I don't know if I brought any slabs. Oh. I know I have a few slabs, but I don't think I have smooth stone anymore. Yikes. I got slabs over there. Okay, I need to go to my base. Um, Yeah, it's not like meta guides, UARTs, but schematics. Yes, that would be very helpful. Um, uh, if you go in voice chat and ask anybody in voice chat, do you know how it works? Can you explain? Everybody, most people will know it or know somebody you should contact. Yeah, it really helps. What I find helpful is just be able to gather materials up front, and then I can just start the whole building thing. I mean, also, I do some redstone bits and bobs, and yeah, I can the small farms I can just whip up without any problem. But some others, oh, that's the wrong one. Really? No. Okay. Then I need to smelt up more. Oh, I think I tried to grab more than one stack, but I have a full inventory. Oops. Oh, no ready shulker boxes. Still wrong one. Yeah, these are. I thought I made a bunch. I'm happy with this amount of cobblestone because I need a bunch to finish my islands. Nope. Furnaces are slow. It's not that busy, so it will take a little bit, but just some relaxing downtime. No rush. No need to build. Just enjoy the moment. Sorry. It had to be said. Uh, while I'm here, I can check on the dye/slash flower farm. Um, bone meal farm. It gets clogged up once in a while, so that has to do with being loaded and unloaded. And because I live very close, I'm usually the person that loads and unloads this area by flying by and whatnot. Um, do I have a bunch of others? Okay, that's not overflowing at least, so that's fine. That's sleep. Oh, almost one more per person. Oh, sleeping through the night. Cool. I was gonna say it attempted it, but when I have a stack, I'll probably return to Pac-Man. So this is my little concrete farm. So you offset your concrete and just put it in there and break it. This is my little bee farm. Why is there? Yeah, I have to get new. What is it called? Um, New texture packs from Vanilla Tweaks. This is my Do I have any shears? Nope. This is my lichen farm, and then I have a glowberry farm. Oh, I got iron over here. Let's put that there. I want to show you this thing. Because you can basically just stand here and then aim down. And then you get a bunch. Okay. And those farms I don't need to make in creative because I know how to work. Okay. Let's go back. Oh, Elytra activate maybe. That would be nice. Um. Ooh. Small hitch. Yeah, I still have a memory issue, I think. When I go through too many portals, the game is like, yeah, that's not good for you. So, worst case scenario, I need to restart Minecraft. But as you can see, when I go through portals, it's worse. You can see my memory usage on the top right, climbing, and usually it's about 40%, and I have 6 GB allocated to it, so it shouldn't be a big problem. But okay, I'm not sure why this needs. Oh, don't I have any dust? Apparently I don't. Cool. Uh, I'm gonna put away some of the stuff that I have on me, and then I can make a stack of dust. Oh, this is hard to see, but and then there's probably gotta be dust on there, but that's the next step. So slab. These are full blocks. Also, don't really ask me how all these things exactly work. Because I don't fully remember everything. Okay, so we're starting off with blue, then cyan. I don't have cyan. Yellow. Okay. This would be nice if I. Oh, I could. That's fun. Oh, okay. And now I forgot the exact. Okay, blue, cyan, lime, yellow, orange, red, and brown. Okay. So it's about the rainbow colors, but slightly different. So I don't need these. Let's put them in order so I can cyan, lime, yellow, orange. I need red. Yep, and then brown. I got brown. Okay, that's something I try to do more. Color code my redstone, um, just to keep track of what am I doing. So, for example, in this instance, um, every color represents a number that needs to be displayed. So that's that's how I try to keep track of what to build and whatnot. Is my game? Yeah, my game sense on. Yeah, okay. Um. Yeah, yeah. Um. Like most of the, I mean, general redstone, I use smooth stone. For more complicated stuff, I will try to use wool or any other colored block so I can keep track of certain things. Um, and that took me a while to get into because you start off with small farms where you don't need it. Then it gets slightly bigger, and you're still thinking, "Oh, this is fine." And then it gets larger and larger, and then you really get into the what's this connected to again? I and this isn't even decked out tree kind of size. It's something you should consider learning. Implemented once or twice with something, and then okay. Elytras are the, that's very personal. I know some people can't really deal with them. Um, some of it is because of is that a what's the problem? Oh, it's not triggered. Okay, that's fine. Maybe I should do this in a different order. Get this comparator in first, so I can direct this crafter, and then have this one face up. That feels like a logical way of doing things. Uh, that's facing this. Oh, wrong way. I always forget that you face the comparator face. Wait, no, I did it correct. Wait, what? No, you put it on the block that is it's looking at. That's the thing. The other ones are facing you when you place them. Okay, that's fine. Do whatever feels comfortable for you. and most of the stuff I think on Titancraft is walkable, so shouldn't be an issue. At least as far as I know. That's just a normal block. That's that. Can't put a block on something that's not there yet. Yeah, I like that Tidycraft has a good infrastructure for things. I need to figure out what those settings are again because I don't really remember. I think it's just full. These because these are the counters. So what I'm doing basically is I'm putting in a iron ingot, which gets crafted into nuggets, and then the nuggets end up back in here to craft the new ingot, which goes in here, which uncrafts into a thingy again. So I should probably lock these two. And then when this is full, it will send a signal to the next one to uh, count one up, and the next one will get back down to zero. It's a lot. I know. but, but just and I saw people talking about Tango's video and that all his redstone is way too complicated and whatnot, and I'm like, don't really look at the redstone. Don't try to get how the redstone works. Get what kind of machine he's making. So this part is just a counter from 1 to 10 or 0 to 9. And I have that 3 times. The thing I'm basically doing is counting from 0 to 9, and when it's 10, this gets reset, sends a signal to the next counter to add 1, because then I have 10. Then this will go to 11, 12 till 19. This gets reset again, takes down to the next one, makes it 20. It's That's the whole thing I'm making. How the redstone exactly works, that depends if you're a redstoner or not. And I think the way that Tango does it, he explains it pretty well what's going on. So don't focus on all the redstone because all the redstone is confusing. There is things happening in the redstone that most people don't understand. And that's completely fine. Oh, did we sleep through the night again? That felt very fast in between sleeps, but sure. He could Matengo could maybe explain a little bit more about the different systems he's calling certain names, because a encoder decoder is not something people might understand. So a little bit more explanation could help. But the rest, I mean, it's all just redstone lines. It's transporting information at this point. Yeah, binary was the that video was so good, and somebody made that on top of his explanation that he did in either a video or a stream, and that animation made it perfectly work with his voice. And I was so happy to see that he used it in his video. Like, this this is my explanation, but this person made a better visualization of what I was saying. Then I'll put it in my video as a reminder. And it's so good. I think I'm done with this layer. There's a bunch of orange, but that's because redstone has been powered in a certain way and whatnot. Uh, did I miss some? Oh wait, these get triggered when they get up. Yep, that that makes sense. Because this is the reset of the whole system. This is a dropper that needs to face downwards, I think. Yes, so that needs to go that way. So that's the same over here. Give me the correct block. So now I need the hoppers that I didn't bring. Cool. Inventory management. Something, something, something. Is that facing wrong? Facing down, facing down. Oh, yeah, it's not triggered. That's fine. Oh, now it is. Because I removed a block. Yeah, that makes total sense. Needs a block apparently. So what I'm doing, and this does it stay on or not? I'm not sure. But by triggering that line, the piston goes up, which makes a clock, and that powers the dropper and this crafter. So, oh, okay. Let's get the oh. Nothing was looking. Yeah, so the when it gets powered, the piston will go up, and then the two pistons face each other. Oh, there's the hoppers. Let me try to explain what it's gonna do. So the when the reset line hits, this part will be powered for a little bit. The piston goes up, makes a clock because these two pistons are facing each other. These two just transfer that signal over to the uh, dropper. And because I'm crafting an ingot and uncrafting it, so it will make an ingot, then get into nuggets, get back to ingots. That's the loop I'm making. It on it powers the dropper to put the nuggets that are in here into this crafter. When this crafter is full, because there's no other recipes for only nuggets, it will craft another ingot when it's full. But this crafter is not powered, so it will have an ingot over here. So that's resetting the counter. And when it has to count, it will power from this side, which will power all three of these components to have the counter do their next step. So the counter works with this as an ingot. When it crafts, it will put 9 nuggets into this hopper. The hopper will feed this dropper, and then when it does count, it will put a ingot from the or a nugget from the dropper into the crafter, which will slowly fill up till it's a 9 till it's full, and then it will craft another ingot, which goes back in here. So this is a loop going on, and that's what I use as a counter. And then we just need a clock to trigger it over and over and over and over, and then that will reset it. So it's not that hard, but it's also not very simple. It works, at least for me. Oh, this is a color wool I don't have on me. Cool. The next step is explaining this. This is gonna be something. It's when I think I will show it off in stream when it's running. So that might also help with better understanding what's happening. Apparently, I need some magenta wool for this and gray wool. Gray wool, magenta wool. This is another kind of complicated system. When it's done, I'll explain how it works, because at least I need to at least put in a few layers above this to be able to show you what's happening. Oh, that's not the correct color. I have a feeling I missed some redstone over here. Did I? Oh no, it looks fine. Yeah, because oh yeah, that torch should be off because the torch is on. Yep. This is a fairly simple system, but it looks way complicated. Uh, I had some trouble finding, uh, figuring this part out myself. But I used this logic also in my mastermind game. So, oh, by the way, I'm gonna do the redstone first and worry about the rest later. Okay. Just for visualization, I'll put torches on top. Okay. So we have the counter down here. Depending on how many ingots there are in here, you want a specific number to light up. um. Do I need to put in more stuff? Okay, I think we need to ignore the last one, but so if I put in 1, the comparator is reading 1. That signal goes here and up here. So currently this is 0. So this doesn't do anything. But down here it is 1. On the other side of this, there's a torch underneath the whole thing. Let me get up here. Can I show that from here? Oh, maybe I should disable this one for now. So you can see that by that splitting that signal 1 between an upper and a lower, where the bottom one is always the stronger signal and the top one is always 1 less, it will power / unpower certain so then the signal gets inverted. So now it's all powered and the top is unpowered. If I change that, for example, to 2, this one will say 1. The bottom here says 2, and that says 1. And that will show up as the bottom is powering, so these lights are off. This one is off because it has power, but the second one doesn't have power. So now it shows up this is active. The rest is still powered, so that's unpowered. So that's how you can like go further. Like the bottom has 1, 2, 3 powered. The top only has 2 powered, so that's a number 3 active. So that's how the counter works. And how I divide that into a single redstone signal up to the display. So the rest that is going on top of here is just redstone wires that gives a signal to the working part of the display to show the correct number on the display. And that is a whole jumble, I'm gonna be honest. But figuring out this logic was the most complicated part. Also, you can see there is only 8 segments. So number 9 is either constructed by 2 things. I think 8. I think I skipped 8 basically. So number 8 is just fully lit. And I think 9 is then 8 minus 1 segment. There's a there's a whole thing. Hey Nicholas. Yeah, I should continue building, but now you might get the logic behind these systems, and yeah, it's a lot, and it looks confusing, but it makes so much sense. And I think by figuring that out for myself, that makes a huge difference in um, what is it? Understanding redstone. Also, I think this gray one, which is basically 0, um, is just unpowering one segment of the display. And I think if I'm correct, I went for a method where the display is always powered, and by selecting the correct number, it unpowers certain sections. Yeah, maybe. Um, so the display is basically always powered, and when it needs to make a certain number, it will unpower. And the benefit of that is you don't need as much redstone to make the specific numbers. Oh, oh yeah, it was gray wool. Yeah. What signal is this? Maybe something on top will show that. I did this redstone a while ago, so I'm not always sure anymore what's what and how it works. And so I'm just building what I need to build. So, and when it's done, I see, oh yeah, that's for that specific instance. Or also getting all this redstone in here is a bit much. It's a, in my opinion, fairly compact space to have this much redstone in. Yep, that looks to be done. Oh, I think this is the first segments of the display that's going in. Yep, the this is where the display is going. Oh, I don't have any dust on me. That makes sense. Yeah, that's a downside of. Oh, do I not have any torches anymore? Okay. I'm going through redstone pretty fast. But I should have enough. I don't need no blocks, I think, so I can smoosh those together. Grab myself more comparators. Yeah, so they're kind of bulky. Yeah. I think Etho made a display that's very complicated, but also a bit smaller than the normal ones. So you might want to have a look at that. But for example, that one uses leaf stone. I don't know if you know what leaf stone is, but basically, um, it has a log that connects to leaves, and if the leaves is like 5 or 6 blocks away, it will recognize that it is connected to a log, and then you can observe that. And I'm like, that's so it's so weird, but it's so cool. Okay, let me do this part first. Oh, okay. Uh, oh, sometimes I hit schematics. Uh, Definitely what I need to put. Definitely when I pick block and then. Is that correct? Yep. And then I need a block over there. Then I have this and yeah, yeah, yeah. If there's because of the disenchants of the yeah, it's it's the the I always wonder how somebody was like yeah, I need that in my redstone because that's that's something I could use, and I'm usually like, what? Uh oh, I think I need more. Um, Yup, I need more smooth stone. Really? Okay. Oh, I don't have any of that. Yeah, walls are kind of. I would say perfect, but they're very useful in that way that you can observe it. But it also needs a bit of room. Um, uh, observers can see what. Yeah, yeah, that's a good way of using the leaf stone. I think I was it I'm not sure which hermit taught Skiz about leaf stone, and then Skiz used it in his mangrove farm. Okay, I think that's all the wool. I'll check after the restart, and then I have to get more smooth stone. I think I brought like 9 stacks or something. Much redstone, much blocks used. So yeah. Yeah, sort of commercial break. Oh, why did that? Oh, it's funny. I have multi chat up, which will show every message, and then I have Twitch chat up, and it says message deleted. So I don't know why quotations would do that, or it's one of the two words, but I wouldn't think that's an issue. um, I I think I'm gonna take a screenshot of that and send that to the too much symbols. Oh, that's weird because in your previous message where you said C in quotation marks, it's fine. Uh, okay. Yeah, maybe on its own, it could be offensive or whatnot. So the moderation will be like, yeah, nope, we're not gonna do that here. And I'm like, this is ridiculous, but sure. Okay, I need to go back to my base and smell the more smooth stone. I've, I've, I've made so many trips to my base today. It's ridiculous. I won't use any other block for my redstone, even if I have something else that is not recognizable or whatnot. It's it I can't. It needs to be smooth stone. Call me autistic. Oh wait, I am. My base hasn't changed as much. The layout is 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 done, but T- TPS is well because it's not that busy, but this still takes a little bit. Yeah. Uh, okay. Yeah. Can I do something in the meantime? Probably not. It's dark. I maybe should try to sleep. Only 3 of 9 people. 4 of 9 people. 5 out of 9 people. This is riveting content. Waiting till your furnaces has melted up your blocks. I know. I'm such a great streamer. This is so nice to watch. But to be fair, this is how Minecraft is sometimes. It's just how it is. It's it's a gathering block game, AFK game, waiting game. It can be whatever you want it to be. And I currently don't want it to be like this, but if I want smooth zone, I don't have any other options. So, and while I'm waiting, I can just try to sleep, help out other people if more people are also sleeping. Apparently not, but also, my base is kind of noisy with the gas noise, the iron golems. By the way, the iron golems don't do anything because they get stuck because I have too many chests at this storage system, so I might need to send them on a vacation or something. Okay, that feels like enough for now. And if people are not sleeping, I'll just go back to building. Oh, I didn't get chased. It was something in the... Yeah, to the farm upstate. Yeah, yeah. I live in the Netherlands, but still. But I'll send them to Scandinavia. Yeah. Oh, that was not what I wanted. I wanted this one. Okay. It's not. It's not great, but still not bad. And when the redstone is done, I'll do a test run of everything. Oh, I can give you a little bit of an explanation why there might be more Dutch people on the server than expected. And one, it has to do with the Netherlands is a wealthy country, so we have, I would say, money to spare, but we can afford the Patreon. At least a lot of people can. Um, Second of all, we get English from like age 8 or 10 in school, so that opens up a whole world. Um, so we get around with 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 like a lot of English content. Um, so maybe a little bit Americanized by all the movies and whatnot, but yeah. So oh, cool. Yeah, I'll speak Dutch, or I won't speak Dutch on stream or in voice chats or whatnot. But cool. Um, where was I? I was doing this. Yep. So what I'm doing over here is separating the different um, lines of redstone dust by putting blocks in between them so they don't cross over, but also it gives you space to put down more redstone dust in this particular spot without it interfering. Oh, that's a misclick. I wanted to base the torch. Uh, okay. And this is the finicky part. Moving the redstone around that it doesn't interact with the other side, because you can see there's an obvious gap between that one and this one, but that gets a little bit funky over here when you try to smooth the segments together. So I did 3 7 segment displays. If I need 4, I don't think I can really smoosh that together. Then I need to reroute my redstone more, which makes it way wider than it currently already is. So yeah, that's oh, I didn't power that. That's fine. What's the bottom also? Yeah, the bottom also wasn't fine with that. Okay, that's fine. Okay. now you can see the first thing I needed to do to get these segments to work. Okay, so there, let me change this to all. Okay, so you can see this is gonna be the end result. We're gonna focus on this specific section. So the redstone will power all the in-between lamps, which means that they powered 3 lamps altogether. So that redstone dust you can see there is powering these 3 lamps. This redstone dust is powering these 3. So that's why it's a 7 segment, because this is 1 segment, that's another segment, that's another segment, this is a segment, then this is a segment, this is a segment, and this is a segment. So that's the division. If we focus on these 3, in for example, there's a 2 showing, so 2 needs to display this number. But this segment is also in what segment also has this one? It's either, I think one I have on this side or this side. I think on this side. I think 6, 8. There's a few. Um. Well. Hi, Cardell. So if you need a specific segment to light up, you need to power that section. So what I did, we already I need to get on top of my redstone again. So we already know that these can individually light up, but some of these don't need to power that segment. So what I do is I put a repeater for a specific number that doesn't need this segment to light up. So I'm blocking out 1 and 2. I think on this one. I'm just following my schematic, so it might not completely work. Oh, thank you. Um, so that's how most of this redstone is gonna work. Some of the lines, for example, these numbers will go outside to trigger something. But most of it will be on top of each other. For example, there's gonna be more torches, so I can make this signal, but getting it up top will invert it back to the selective state, but that's the same as below. And then just getting different signals off of the different torches and whatnot is how I make the different segments light up or not. I don't know if you guys really could follow that logic, but it works. That's the most important thing. And yes, I still keep everything color coded from bottom to the top because it helps to see what's happening. Oh, I need to get myself a little bit more dust. Okay. Then we're going over here. Also, I use repeaters to make signals not go back into certain spots. For example, if I would trigger the yellow one and this was not a repeater, it would power this one and power the segment which shouldn't be powered. There's all kind of ways it can be messing up. Um, then uh, I'm gonna run out of smooth stone again. Cool. Oh, and I kind of know why I ignored some of it. And what I mean by that is I ignored it in my schematic because um I also have it as a platform to work on. Yeah, yeah, the rain is great. It's like living in the Netherlands, but yeah, it's, it's great. I love it so much. Okay, I'm gonna do something else. Do I have an empty shulker here? Probably somewhere. I'm gonna put all these items in here because then I know which shulker to grab when I'm done. I don't think I have a little bit. Did I grab more? No, most of it is. Okay, now I'm just done with this. Now I'm just gonna make a whole bunch of smooth stone. Oh, I need more rockets. I went through a stack already. Cool. I can just ignore that. And that's probably my next project. I want to build a super smelter in my base somewhere. Because 3 furnaces is not keeping up with what I want, slash need. Back in my base for the 5th or 4th time. It's getting really annoying. Let's go to the resource world. Okay, memory is still okay-ish. In the resource world, there's a You could call it a super smelter. It's I think 16 furnace or something. I want to go for 64. Oh, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something. Okay. I should definitely fill up the. Oh, still have some. Okay, these are now full, so let's get smelting. Is there more buckets? Oh, yeah, there's more buckets in the. Okay, let's run that for now. Then grab more buckets. Okay, they currently did more. But if my is it stuck underneath? Oh, it's just filled up. I didn't get these yet, so I could probably do a similar thing as over there. Okay, this is empty. This one is empty, so let me check the. Oh, for my cards, they're also empty, so everything is in the furnaces. So it only needs to smelt up again. Let's refill these with the ones that were already in the chests. And then it's ready for the next person to use. So, for people that are not familiar with this place, this is the resource world. And the resource world exists out of resources that are not farmable. You can see with the Foxy mod and whatnot that there's a bunch of dripstone caves over there. So you can get drip leaf and small drip leaf. Drip leaf you can farm, but small drip leaf you can't. Then we have a desert, a big desert biome just for sand. We have gravel and grass. Podzol you can get over here. And some of these are renewable. You can make farms, but they're not great. Mesa, we also got, yeah. Ice and coral. So there's a bunch of resources you can get, and this place is massive. So you if you need large quantities of certain stuff, don't don't mine out your base area because it won't look good. And also, if you go outside of it, you're destroying the world where somebody else might want a base. So, uh, yeah, make farms or get resources out of the resource world. We also have a shopping district, so certain people like to collect, for example, sand and sell it. So you don't have to get it yourself, but yeah, you need some diamonds to pay for them. And usually the also the resource world and the end are both on a separate server. So usually, if it's very busy, and it's currently not busy, in the weekends there's over 100 people online. Then the overworld gets a lot of traffic and will slow down. So you should go to the resource world. For example, this furnace array will work better usually than if I build one at my base because there's less people in the resource world. Finally, I'm getting decent amount of smooth stone. And yes, this works a little faster. That one got 13. This has 19. This is 15. That got 11. So basically, we're waiting on this one. Cool. Then that's the one I'm gonna keep track of. I should just leave this in here. And do some lava collecting while I'm waiting till my stuff is done. And then depending on if it spells all my items of one lava bucket or not, you can get more buckets in here. Okay, we're currently at 13, so that's not too bad. Almost done, and then I can finally finish. Math! No! I don't know why, but... Oh, maybe... I don't know if that's true or not. But because I'm on in the resource world on a separate server, I might not get the welcome message that Mav just joined Titancraft. They have been part of Titancraft before, so it's probably their first login. But when a new person joins, we all always say welcome and whatnot. But yeah. um, I'm I'm streaming, so it's recorded. um, I'm streaming. um, um, that person sent me a message that I didn't see anything. Sure. Yeah. They oh, it's done. Cool. I know that person has a lot going on in their life, so they they're not ready to get committed to Titancraft at this point, so I understand. But it's so funny that it happens while I'm streaming. Yeah, these are done. Okay, cool. Now I have enough stacks probably to finish the game. I mean, if that's still happening. Then something is wrong. Also, did I say that I ignored the smooth stone blocks in my material gathering because in my creative world, the flat area I work on is also smooth stone, and that was part of this schematic, and I could have done something about it, but I wasn't really doing that. Also, this feels like way more redstone than the game itself, and it's only for a score counter thingy. Yes. Oh, it's not rendering. Oh, there it is. Oh, now I got all the smooth stone, but I don't have my other redstone components. Of course. Let's put it over here and then grab all of these blocks again. I don't think I need that one. I also don't think I need those, so. But what I want to do at least is get like half of this into slabs, because I think I need some slabs too. Okay, cool. That goes over there. I think I was finished with this one. Yep. Oh, cool. Cool. That's the downside of redstone. Getting back up is a challenge. And I was kind of hoping that I could do that. I did it! Yay! That's not what. Okay. Okay. This probably is redstone torches or whatnot related. It feels weird that there's no. Ooh. Okay. More torches. Oh, not over here. Yeah, that feels done. Cool. What's... Oh, that's a slab. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't need that over here, but it was temporary. Then those. Oh, I need to grab more torches. Redstone torches. There they are. Yep, we did that. Oh, that was... I wanted to put that on the side. Yeah, that needs to run up at some point, but it's... I'm not there yet. So as you can see, there's a bunch of redstone to not interfere. So because these are all lit up, this is like being covered off um, by repeaters and whatnot. Because this is not the signal you want to work with, because that's the signal that it has multiple signals and displays and whatnot that are not helping, that are not correct. I'm so happy that pick block exists. Because finding every single block that I need to place would be a nightmare. I think this all works as intended. And then you could also see that I used colors to indicate that this is where I need to power a signal. And then use the smooth stone to be like, oh, that's probably where repeaters needs to go, because I don't want to power those. I'm glad I went to the resource world to get this sorted, because look how much I needed. Did I run out of redstone dust again? Yep. And this is on top of the display, but I need these blocks to cut off the redstone dust to connect to the lower layers. We're getting somewhere with this. I need to. Is there something on top here? Oh yeah, that's gonna connect. Okay, I was like, this isn't connected to anything, but that it will come. It will come. We're not there yet. That's the conclusion. Then we need to go over here and get that in. Get that in. Yep. And then the last bit. Oh, which is more than I thought. But as you can see, I use um, the smooth stone to indicate that some stuff doesn't need to go somewhere. Am I out of brown wool? Cool. And then I try to use less comparators by using full blocks if I can. Okay, let's check if I have more brown wool. So that's dirt. I'm fairly sure I didn't use any brown wool anywhere else, so I'm not sure what happened to the brown wool in my material gather thing. But luckily we have a public wool farm. So I just grab a few seconds. Also this tunnel is way too amazing. These farms are amazing. And I don't play with shaders. So look at this. How cool is this? The netherrack behind there will get removed at some point, but and then they made like different facades of houses with colors of the certain farms that are over there. So that's I think brown and pink or magenta. I'm not sure. And then oh, this is brown and pink. That's white and magenta. Then that's black and purple, gray and cyan, light blue and lime, green and yellow, blue and orange, and then light gray and red. It's so cool. I really love this tunnel. Also, happy Pride Month! It feels very gay in there. And I love it. So, yeah, I'm streaming. Everybody should be able to see that in player tab. Um, but it's kind of a rule to not spoil anything or go to anybody's base or whatnot if they don't want to. Um, so I go to public spaces. These are all public spaces. I wonder what they're building over there. Looks like a jellyfish thingy. But apparently it's close enough for me to render it in. Oh, I didn't want to get stuck in the redstone. Okay. Next portion. Wool, wool, and wool. Okay. Then that gets powered. That doesn't. That. Repeater. That looks done to me. So yeah, if you look at the middle one is like the normal version. And what I did was shift that one over, but bring the lamps back so it's only a gap between them. And I did the same with this one. I moved the display over to this side. So that's why it's hard to make this work when it's 4 wide, for example. I think it could be done, but I don't want to try if I don't have to. With a 3-segment display like this, going to a 999 is already like 16 minutes. So you should finish this game in under like 5 minutes. So I think that was the redstone. Oh wait, there's a few bits and pieces left apparently. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So I've used wool on the levels that it is being used on. So, for example, um, these are not. There's no redstone on top of this, but they still have a torch underneath that will power these the dust pieces. So. I don't know why this black square is here. I think in creative I needed that to support something else, but it's not that necessary. Okay, now let's build the rest because I think this is the redstone for the 7th segment display. So that should be all the redstone, as far as I can tell. So let me put that away. And then grab the black concrete because I'm pretty sure I need that. I need that, need that. Need a tinted glass. Oh, and I need a bunch of the different colored wools. I'm not sure which ones, to be honest. Let's put them all in here and see. I think I definitely need yellow. I need orange, pink, purple probably, blue, maybe magenta. Okay, let's oh, and I need some more stripped logs. So I should put away. I can put that one away for now. Okay, let's get down. Do I have something else? Not really. Oh, that was wrong in a lot of different ways. Cool. That's really where I wanted to go. So I'm gonna dig out the sides after. Because I'm showing some stuff off on the sides that will indicate that this is Pac-Man. That's not where you need to go. I'm gonna fill in the rest later. Can I? I don't even know if that's a possibility. Oh, that is cool. What direction is this? That's X. Okay. Then I need the layer 650. I've never done this before, so bear with me. I also didn't know that that was possible, but I can put this and then 650, 650. So now instead of layers from the bottom to the top, I can do just a front-facing layer. So it's just a different kind of slice. Oh, oh, I don't think I brought the lamps. Uh, they should be in here somewhere. There they are. It's so cool that that you can just do it like this. Yeah, now it's set to 880. Oh, 808. Yeah, that's cool. And then, ha! I can move it forward. That's cute. Uh, that's not the blocks I wanted to use. Oh, yep. I already got. So that took that ship. Bobbing in the water. Oh, it did set at 000. It was only not displayed correct by the schematic, but look how clean that looks. That's why I love using tinted glass for the 7 segment displays. And the farther away you go, the better it becomes. Because then you really can tell that there's a lamp in the middle. Okay, now I need to get this back to single layers, and then what layer are we on? Are we not? Oh, we're. I need to change it back. Oh, it will change it to for all the layers. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But I kinda was lost in. Oh. Am I missing colors? Maybe? I don't think I'll use... Oh, there's the lime. Yep. That was the color I was missing. So what I did is I made a zombie face on the sides, and then the Pac-Man monsters behind, and on top there is a Pac-Man eating a grass block to indicate that this is Minecraft. Okay, so it's a red, blue, light blue, orange, and pink one. Red, orange, so red, orange, pink. Do I have more red? Doesn't look like it, so I hope it's enough. We'll see. Because now I have... Oh, I forgot to buy the light blue. Oh, and the yellow is for the Pac-Man. The Pac-Man that's going on top of the roof. That's the wrong one. Oh, yep. Okay, that's the black stone I need to grab. That's this. Okay. Oh, white bull. I thought I saw it and then dismissed it as I don't think I have that. Oh, I do. Hello! Welcome back. Even though it's a new stream, I appreciate people watching. Um, redstone is done. I'm just encasing this part of the redstone. So, I still have to do a little bit, but technically I'm kind of ready to test the game. So, we're getting close to being at least finished with building. Then I have to get a villager over here for zombies, make their gear, enchant their gear. That's all. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of steps still needed to be done. I want to dig out that mountain over here. I want to dig out these side bits because I decorated the sides of this box, so I wanna show that off. What is that? Gravel. Oh, I think I still have gravel. Yep. Oh, you can already see a little bit like these little monster thingies from the original Pac-Man game. And I think I went with the correct colors. Not sure. What I'm also gonna do is name the monsters from Pac-Man so the zombies will have the same names as in the game. Which I didn't know they had names. So, yeah. I said middle click. Oh, I don't have Red Bull. Okay. I'll get. I'll check if I have enough for. No, no. Apparently they have names. I don't know them by heart, but I need to Google that. But I think somebody told me that they have names, and I was like, oh, okay. Then I want to name my zombies to that at least. I'm missing just a few. I have to get to the pool farm again. Okay, and then this is basically just filling in the whole top section. Oh, you're not going there. Oh, yep, that makes sense. Also, I should check what is north and what is south. That's south, that's north. So I should flip this around so it shows up correctly on a map, I think. Because then it has the grass texture on top. Cool. And I'm not sure I brought those blocks with me, to be honest. I got some dirt. Oh, and I probably have some coarse or some gravel so I can make coarse dirt. I need to do these two. Got a little bit. Do I have any grass blocks? Oh, these are empty. You don't really need any more of that. I placed some grass over here, or I have some grass over here, so I'll just grab that and then it will shout at me that it is wrong, I know. But when I make a map of this area, it will show up correctly. And I'll be upside down. Also, I might want to put some lamps uh, in the top and then put carpet over it so it it's lit up. It doesn't need to be, but it might just look a little better. I have to look at the game at night if I want to do that. That looks funny, right? Okay, let's go down here. Also, that hole didn't need to be that big, but it ended up being that way. Also, oh, this is stage 2. Let me do all layers and then, oh, I think I need to reload the schematic. So that will be a blue beam. This is gonna be a green one or lime. These should correspond with the corners they are from. So in this corner there should be the diamond thingy. That should be the emerald one. That's the lapis one, and this is the gold one. So when you're playing the game, you can actually see what beacon effect you got activated. So if you play multiple times, you should know. So you see the diamond blocks over here? That corresponds with this beacon beam. And different beacon beams give off different effects. So I got the emerald one over here, which corresponds with the lime beacon. Then I got the blue one for the lapis corner you can activate. And then the yellow one for the gold corner you can activate. Okay, I need to build this thing. I think I need at least some. Also need some redstone. I'm not great at getting what I actually need. I'm just getting all over the place and like, yep, sorry. Oh, yep, button. So this is gonna be the scoreboard, and this is where you, when you finish the game, this will open. You will pop up, and then be in front of the scoreboard, so you can see your score, put it in the book. I need to place that button because this activates the game. And this is gonna be the book how to play the game. And this is the double chest where you can put all your stuff in. I'm going back to buy layer. I don't think it's on. Did I do? Yeah. What level am I on? Oh, I'm on 72. So that makes sense why it didn't show. Um, I could, but I'm not too fussed about it being on the map. It's part of the game basically. Oh, removing my bed. It's not really. Oh yeah, and I need to finish this because I feel like I. Oh, it's only some observers. Okay. There's a bed. This is dangerous because this is gonna at some point if I die and this is still my bed, it will push me into the game again. So maybe I should put a bed near the scoreboard or whatnot to. Uh, no, I probably won't. Maybe I will put a bed over here so you can instantly, when you're done, at least click a different bed than the one in the game. Oh, I didn't grab the stairs and whatnot. Don't fall in the hole. And this is a slab, and that's for a particular reason. Oh, cool. Um, haste beacon, cool. I don't have tough or enough tough. Do I have any? There is more. That might be exactly enough to finish it, and then I need a piston. Got a piston. At least observer that. I think I need some dust at some point, probably. I need to powder snow and a dispenser. And I might have gotten rid of my string. Oh, there's the string. Okay, cool. So, what I want players to sneak under this, click the bed, and fall down. Because when they spawn back in, they will stand here. On top will be a observer with a string, which will push them back into the game. And by having this slab here, they fall down instead of ending up back at that block. I could show you when I'm done. Oh, that's not exactly where I want it to be. Let's put a temp block there, and that there, the bucket in here. The haste 2 is not great. I should have done something different. So I want to keep that open so I can fly out if I need to. Okay. So what's gonna happen if you die? You will respawn at the bed, and that's exactly what's gonna happen. It will push you back into the game. So your only way out is over there. So you need to, when the game is finished, you need to get over here, get into the bubble faker. Is that gonna do anything at this moment? It shouldn't, but okay, let's test the game. Sounds working. I'm just gonna click everything and then see. So this seems fairly easy. The beacons are already on, so that's no issue. Yeah, the thing that I'm curious about is more if I light up all the lamps, is it actually doing what it needs to be doing? Doesn't look like the scoreboard is running. So something's wrong over there. And that's why I'm currently just fully testing. Also, the music is very annoying. So this is an indicator that this section is not done yet, but that means that it could also be a previous section. Because this one is lit up, but this one isn't. Oh, now it is. So I completed that section now. That one is still not lit, so I think I still need to do some of these. That's still not lit. Oh, now it is. So you can kind of follow around where... Oh, I know why the scoreboard is not working. I didn't put in an iron ingot, so it can count. And this looks fairly easy, but if you are being chased down by zombies, then it gets a little harder. Okay, completed this section. Completed that one. That one is still not lit. Oh. So what you also could do is, for example, you see that the beacon beams are turned off and turned on. They will go off, and when you want to reactivate them, you need to put out the lamp and put it on again. And then the beacon effect stays for the amount of time that it is activated. Oh, that section is done. This section is done. That means that we're almost done. This is like the last one, I think. So if I press this one, the game should turn off. It doesn't. That's cool. So I'm gonna check if I did light up everything. Oh, this lamp is not on yet, so there's either a lamp not lit up, or there's something faulty in the redstone. There might be something faulty in the redstone because these lamps shouldn't turn on if this is not on. So I think I forgot a torch tower or something. No, it doesn't. The song stays the same. Also, I didn't check if the gate went up when the game started. Okay, over here I was missing a... Yeah, that makes sense because this needs to be, I think, the other way around. And then put it on. Oh no, it is correct. So this one is off, that's on, so. The redstone. Oh, it's missing a torch. So then the whole circuit is not completed, which will not complete the game. So that makes sense. And people can opt out on the music if they want to, but then they should get rid of the music themselves. I'm adding it for atmosphere. But this is still okay. So this one hasn't been activated yet because this block should be down, and that one. So I'm in that section, but it could be that it is inverted, so that the lamps are now yeah, because I'm missing these two, so that makes sense. But it shouldn't light up the sections, so it, and there it goes. That's the end of the game. Oh, and there goes most of the lamps. So that will reset itself. At least it should. And that's fairly slow, to be honest. Okay. Now I need to check, do I have any ingots in here? Nope. Then we're gonna get some redstone box, and I need 3. And now I need to get into the redstone. So this should be off now, because that's how the game is set. I'm not sure I can do this. Yep, that's what I thought. Oh, that's I should make a staircase on this side. That works a little better. Because then I'm currently here. Okay, so this needs an ingot. This one needs an ingot. And this one needs an ingot. Game is off, so that all seems to be fine. Let me have some more carrots. And now we're going again. Okay, I want to test or see if the exit is blocked off when the game starts. It's not. Okay, that's a problem. Let's check what's wrong over there. This might be dangerous. Oh, that makes sense. If you don't connect the redstone, then yeah, then it doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay. Okay, the counter is also still not doing anything. The counter should have activated by this circuit, I think. Hello? Somebody's not showing up on the face bar. Hi. You want to be a test dummy? Yeah, thanks. It's not currently working because the counter is not counting. Is that the wrong way around? It looks like it might be. Yep, so that makes more sense when it activates and then I'm not sure why it started off with a 6. It's not an actual clock. It's just a counter, but it's a good test because now I can see if it goes over to 700 or not. I think there might be something wrong with the 5 or the 6 on the right side. So that's a 1, that's a 2, that's a 3, that's a 4. The 5 on top is not unloading. So this segment over there is not being unlit when it's 5. Cool. So you want to press some note blocks? There could be, but my current system is that it will count 10 points off of. It will add 10 more points or seconds to the counter. Yeah. But I currently don't have a separate death counter, but it will penalize you. What do you not know what this is? This game. What I have is a string and an observer. Yeah, so if somebody dies, they spawn on top of the bed, and then they will hit the string, and the string will be detected by the observer, and the observer will push a piston, so they get pushed back into the game. But it also triggers this powdered snow dispenser, which will give a signal to the counter to add 10 more points. So yeah, I could make a display separately that counts how many times you die. Currently not doing that. Could be a fun addition. But Arcadia, if you wanna press on note blocks, you're welcome to jump in and light up all the blocks. Also, I should check if the beacon beams are working the way I intended them. Because I think I pressed some of the beacon things, but I haven't really seen them on. What am I missing here? Because this lamp is not lighting up for some reason. Because I think I'm correct, but I should. Okay, I'll continue and then in the dome thingy. Yep, over there. And then this corner is still needs to be done. All the so you press the note block and then the lights on the side should light up. Let's leave one light off because then leave that one off because then we know that will end the game. think there's nothing more we need to do. These two are not lit up. I need to check in the redstone. What's wrong? Oh, we're already closing into 900. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna check the redstone. And it's this corner. Did I not do the redstone for those? I did. But somewhere this isn't traveling. Arcadia, can you see where I am on your locator bar? Okay, if you go to the outer edge, so exactly where I'm standing, is that one powered or not? So if you if it's not lit up, can you press it? Okay, then yep. That should fix all the things, I think. So I have to rethink the redstone for the sectors, I think, because it gives a small indication, but not a full indication, apparently, of what you're missing. So are these section lamps? Yeah, now the section lamps are lit up. Okay. So if I'm correct, and we're you can press the last light, and then the game should turn off. Go for it. Oh yeah, that's another one we need to do first. And then that one should deactivate the game. Oh, the gate opens, music stops, and then you're free to leave. And then the counter will stop at some point. At least it should. Yep. And then that's your score. So, yeah, I think if it hits 999, it will reset to 0, basically. But I think so far it works. The only thing I haven't tested, and that's why I'm going back in and test it again, is how the scoreboard works. It's a whole jumble. Oh, there's something wrong because it should go back to 0. By the way, I'm pressing no blocks again. Feel free to jump in. So what I found out, it's not flawless redstone. I made some mistakes along the way. Oh, fun! We're gonna see how the game reacts to a reset. Also, still the beacon beams is a thing that I need to test. They don't seem to come on, so that's a flaw. Yeah, I don't think much can break, to be honest. But oh, maybe I didn't adjust the ticks right for the beacons, because they're also activated by what's called observers. So they need at least a 2 tick to function. But yep. Also, I've been going for over 3 hours now. I think I will reset or complete this round and then check the beacon redstone and then leave the counters for later because I need a break. Resets or restarts always take so long. I know it's only 2 minutes, but yeah, I need to finish the game because I don't want to leave it running. It feels like it still works. Because the music is still there. Oh, that one was already on. Need to do that one. See a few over here. This one. Oh no, we missed one. Because so far the resetting has happened in the way it should. So I'm fairly sure we made a mistake and not the redstone. It's sometimes hard to see what's missing. Oh, yep. Another one over here. Another one over here. Yep, that's it. Wait. Yep. Okay. Yay. Okay. I'll quit quickly check the redstone for the beacons. Oh, that should work just fine. Also, why is it not reset? Oh, there it comes. I saw this reset. And come on. So it should work. I have, I think, a few buttons in here that I deemed unnecessary. Maybe it's too short of a pulse. Okay, that activated it. And then it runs out. Okay. I'm just gonna manually test all the beacons if they work. That does resilience. That's fine. Yeah, I wanna do more of the games too this season. This one didn't activate. What's wrong with this one? Oh, it did now. Okay. Yeah. And this should just activate when I press the note block, so I don't even need to activate the game to check on these. Works perfectly. So I'm not sure what happens during the game. I need to check. Maybe it's something to do with the activation of the beacon. That there's a certain timer thingy. Because green is now working. Diamond or cyan is also now working. Let's check gold. gold is also. Oh, there goes gold. Okay, I think it might have to do something with the cycle wherein you activate a beacon. Uh, if that is activated for a certain amount, it will give the effect, and if that's too short of a pulse, it might not work. But blue seems to be fairly consistent. Uh, I could try spamming it a little. Okay, that works. I think I just need to make the timer a little longer. Yep, that seems to be doing it. Okay, at least now I know what to fix. But that's not for today. Also, I should check how the timers are doing, because this should be 6 and it's not displaying a 6, it's displaying an 8. And I think that has to do with that one segment that is not correctly working. Um, I'm not sure where to go from here. Because I want to get up, but okay, this seems to be fairly doable. Okay, let me activate this one, and it said it is on all layers. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's correct. But I think a 6 is that way. So why is this activating? That should be the other side, I think. Let me get in here. No. Okay, okay. I have a vague clue of what's wrong. Um, so the 6 should not have that one activated. And the weird thing is that now I want to check on the creator server. Um, let's put that off. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So yeah, so this should activate, but something is not unpowering this torch. So I think I might have either not placed this repeater or not that redstone, because it isn't working for the 5 or the 6, because I need it for the 1, I need it for the 2, I need it for 3, I need it for 4, don't need it for 5, don't need it for 6, need it for 7, need it for 8, need it for 9. Okay. At least I probably know what the problem is. Now I still fixing it. I was not gonna, but I can't just leave it and then be like, sure. Get that on. And all I think all of them had the same issue with the 6 and the 5. Kinda need walkways here. Oh, don't put that there because that will mess something else up. Yup, that's the whole problem. That one piece of dust. It looks like I did that on this side. Correct. That works, that works, that works. And that should also work. Did I? Yep. Oh. Now I'm gonna check the counters. Because this should be a 6. This should be a 0. And this should be an 8. Yep. Okay. That's at least fixed. That's correct. If I don't know if I do it on stream, but next stream I'm gonna terraform a little and get materials for the villager that needs to go in here, and the 4 zombies and their armor. Um, I'm glad I did all of this because the game is nearly done. Um, but I hope you enjoyed this stream, and I hope to see you guys next time. So, bye.